I'm Alex. Welcome to Be Brilliant. Do you like making things? Maybe you've wondered how technology works, how kids like us can help the environment, or how we can make the world around us a better place. Well, together, with my fellow makers, we're going to ask questions, create technology, and help find solutions to real problems that can change our world. Good morning, BB, and good morning, Mr. Lingley.
Hey, good morning, Alex. It's great to see you. Just
beep, beep.
Oh, man. Hi, makers. I really would. BB, you're so helpful.
Did you know in the early 1900s, garbage was collected by a cart that was either pushed by people or by horses?
That's right, BB. In the 1700s, London, England was choking from garbage and established the first municipal system to clean up streets. Things were changing, and now we have garbage, compost, and recycling. A lot has changed. Hey BB, today's code word is community.
That's correct, Alex. Here's a question for Mr. Lingley from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Landon asks, will we ever have flying cars?
Well, Landon, that's a really great question. And I remember reading an article by the BBC last year that said flying cars are real. And if you think about it, they are going to fundamentally change the way we get to work, especially in big cities. All of these cars are on our roads are suddenly going to look like fixed wings aircraft, flying quadcopter drones, and other types of flying vehicles. It all depends on our battery supply and the artificial intelligence to run everything. So look to the sky, they're real.
Thanks, Mr. Lingley. To help make our world a better place, the United Nations has created 17 Sustainable Development Goals. In this episode, we'll explore goal number 11, sustainable cities and communities, to help find smart and efficient ways to make our communities safer, cleaner, and friendly for the environment and humans. Now let's visit a class in Dorchester, New Brunswick, as they create their own community of the future.
Hi, I'm Ricky and welcome to Dorchester. Did you know that 80% of the sandpiper population comes here to Dorchester? And there is a really big sandpiper statue. There are a lot of things a community needs to be happy. Let's check out what some of those things are. Miss Tingley's class is making a community for the future. Hey, Miss Tingley.
Hey, Ricky. Do you want to come inside and take a look?
I would love to.
Let's go.
Hey, what are you working on?
Well, I'm working on putting some greenery around the river, thank you. Me and Simon, we went out and got more moss so that we could cover the entire thing. Moss is a natural filter, and so it's a good idea to put it near water so that the water can be filtered properly, and that's how it's blue.
This is a greenhouse I built. I wasn't actually expecting this. I was just gonna put fake plants into it until I realized I could build little things right here to hold the plants for me. It's a place for plants to grow up, and then we can put them out in the nature after. If there weren't any greenhouses, plants give off air. They take away carbon dioxide and let out oxygen. So if we don't have any oxygen, we're probably not going to be able to breathe.
This is a barn my friend made. It has solar panels, it has a garden, a rooftop garden, and some hay bales. There are rooftop gardens. They are made so when the animals come outside, they won't eat them all. This is an electric fence. I think it is powered by solar panels. It can also power lights like these little LED lights.
Thank you, Miss Tingley, for showing me this project today. It's amazing.
No problem, Ricky.
Happy making. Bye.
Thanks, that was a lot of fun.
Hey Alex, why are recycle bins optimistic?
I don't know, BB, why?
Because they are full of cans. Ha ha ha.
You can be funny, BB. Now let's visit Halifax to see how an urban designer can redesign a historic street to make it more efficient for vehicles, people, and trees.
Hi, I'm Elise. When you walk down a street, do you ever think about how it was created? This is my street. It has power lines, a paved road, and a shoulder to walk on. Do you live in a place with public transit? What else? Look at the street your house is on. Are there trees? Is it easy to walk or drive on? Any manholes? What are manholes used for anyway? Maybe we'll find out today, because we will be talking with Elora Wilkinson. She's an urban planner from the Halifax Regional Municipality Planning and Development Department. Let's call her. Hi, Elora.
Hi, Elise.
Elora, I've always wanted to know, what are manholes for?
That's a really good question. I used to wonder about that before too. I always used to see them around the city and would wonder what these mysterious little holes are. They're actually entryways so that city workers can get underground and into all of the different utilities that are down there. So there's pipes for our water, there's wires for our electricity and our power, and those manholes allow people to get into there to fix them and take care of them.
You're an urban planner. What types of urban planners are there? What kind of work do you guys do?
You're right, I am an urban planner. There are lots of different types of planners out there, so I say I'm an urban planner because I work in cities. There are some planners that would be working in rural areas, and then there's some planners that do completely different work. You could be a planner and working for hospitals. You could be a planner that works on making sure people have food. You could be a planner that looks at building buildings. The type of planning work I do specifically right now looks at building streets and roads in our community, so looking at how things like buses and bikes get around. But there's lots of different types of planners and lots of different works you could do as a planner. Elise, do you see anything different in this photograph from what you would see on a street today?
I see horse carriages, buildings, and a few barrels.
Did you see anything in the photo that was missing?
Yeah, I didn't see any garbage cans.
You're right, Elise. You wouldn't have seen any garbage cans on the street at that time. Halifax didn't have a garbage program the way we do now, so you wouldn't have seen all the garbage trucks or the garbage cans around the city like we have today. So that photo we were looking at before was also of the street Spring Garden Road. And if you think about what was different in that photo to today, there's quite a few things that are pretty different. So what we're looking at doing is making the street more beautiful and safer for people and easier to walk down. And we're also going to bring down, so those wires and those poles we saw in the old photo and that are there today, we're going to bring those underground and put them underneath the street. So we'll have to use those manholes that we were talking about earlier.
Thank you, Elora. Bye.
Thanks, Elise. Talk to you later.
Wow, a lot has changed in 100 years. Imagine what another 100 would look like. I bet you can. Happy designing. Bye.
Activity completed. Badge unlocked.
Baby, I gotta get by, okay? I'm working on something really important here.
Hello, stranger. You cannot pass. You are not a regular in this space.
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not regular? I'm me. I'm Mr. Lingley. I literally need to get this to Alex!
Don't worry, BB. Let's visit our friends in Pasadena, Newfoundland and Labrador to learn about machine learning, facial recognition and filters, and how it might be used to keep buildings secure, and maybe teach BB to recognize you again.
I need to get by.
So first you delete the bear sprite by clicking the delete button. Then you go into the filter library. So we can choose among the filters that we provide. Click the choose sprite button and add the face filter sprite you want on your face. Next, add as many face palettes as you want. Well, really, here we just added the main 8. So there's the beard, beard 2, mustache, the crown, the bunny ears, the deer, and sunglasses and the mask. Then, Make an additional sprite with a small message that prompts the user to click on different filters. To try them, click on Choose a Sprite and select Paint. Use the rectangle tool to draw a background and text tool to display the message. Now you have to customize the face filter sprite. So, first select the first face filter sprite. As you want to execute the program every time the green flag is clicked, place the when flag clicked hat block into the scripting area.
From students building their own communities to a real urban designer sharing her ideas for the future of Spring Garden Road, and seeing how machine learning can help keep us safe while having a bit of fun with filters. Today was a great show. Thanks for joining us, and remember to visit us at brilliantlabs.ca for all of today's activities and how-to guides. You look better, Mr. Langley.
Thanks, Alex. Remember, makers, stay brilliant. BB, lights off.
Make sure to check out brilliantlabs.ca for all of today's activities and how-to guides. And don't forget to submit your questions to BB. You never know, your question could be featured on an upcoming Be Brilliant show.